Welcome back. It's now time for Midday Sports.
With a move to second place on the world ranking on their minds, the Sunshine Girls will seek a series-clinching win over South Africa when the two teams meet in the second match of the Margaret Beckford Series this evening at the National Indoor Sports Centre. The Jamaicans recorded a 55-47 win in the opening game on Saturday night, but head coach Sasha Gay Henry expects a sterner test from the visitors in Game 2.
We have a big squad and we're looking at versatility. So definitely want to do a lot of rotations to see the depth of the squad. I mean, Shimona Jack coming back does bring a lot of experience for us. She was quite impressive tonight. A little bit anxious for her first game, but I think she did well. She stood her ground well. She motivated the team from the back. And we're pretty confident going forward, but we know that although we won this one, I know the second game is going to be even tougher, than the first game.
Meanwhile, South Africa's coach Jenny van Dijk wants her girls to play at a higher level as she expects the Jamaicans to be even more motivated for tonight's game.
We're playing up at the moment, and I know the Jamaican Sunshine Girls looking to secure a second spot on the ranking by beating us. So obviously they've got a lot that they're working for as well. So for us, it's also about just getting a standard out there that forces teams to play their absolute best against us.
The match is set to start at 7 p.m. Before the senior match tips off, Jamaica's under-21 netball team will take on their South African counterparts in Game 2 of their series. The visitors took the first game on Saturday 61-31. The battle to stay out of the relegation zone in the Jamaica Premier League continues today as 12th place Dunbeholden FC hosts 11th place Very United FC in one of 3 games at 3 p.m. Only a point separates the two teams, Very on 16 and Dunbeholden on 15. The two teams are also coming off defeats on Sunday, with Dunbeholden falling to Tivoli Gardens and Very United losing to Waterhouse. Looking ahead to today's contest, new head coach of Dunbeholden, Harold Thomas, says the team must find a way to get a positive result against Vere.
There's no adjustment, it's just work, that is what we have to do. We have to work and see if we can get something more out of that game, It's a long path to the end of the season, and we will, of course, make changes and get much better. But, we have to live with these results.
Meanwhile, Waterhouse, with just one win in their last 5 games, will play away to bottom of the table Harborview, who are winless in their last 11 matches. Assistant coach of Waterhouse, Damian Gordon, says they will focus on themselves and not the form of their opponents.
We have some things that we are working on as a unit. We're not focusing in terms of how Harborview is struggling, but more so how well we can do in terms of how we play, how we can get better from our last game and our team performance.
Elsewhere, Portmore United will play Chapperton Maroons at the Anthony Spaulding Sports Complex. And that's it for your Midday Sports. I'm Renata Brown.
And that concludes the Midday News Package. I'm Kerry-Ann Simpson. Join us at 7 for Primetime News. On behalf of the news, sports and production teams, good afternoon.